Here are some more mat exercises for you. So lying on your mat, and we're going to start with some gentle pelvic tilts with the breath, with the hands in the small of the back. So exhale as you tuck the tailbone down and go into that pelvic tilt, and inhale as you relax. So we're just going to go into a few pelvic tilts using your breath. And then if you haven't got a yoga block, use a cushion, and a book might do as well. So hold it against your thigh, raise the leg, and we're going to push as hard as you can into the yoga block. And this is an exhale as you extend and inhale as you come up. So keeping the tension. This is an isometric contraction on one side and moving the other side. So exhale, inhale. When you exhale and extend, make sure your back is pushed into the mat and keeping the feet flexed at all times. And also keeping your gaze looking at the ceiling. Don't look towards the leg that's moving or towards the yoga block. And then swapping legs. So again, keeping the feet flexed and push into that yoga block or book or cushion, whatever you're using, and exhale, inhale. Exhale, pushing into the mat, and inhale. Exhale and inhale. So keep the breath going with this and keep pushing into the mat with your back as you extend. And keep that contraction, keep pushing. So you should really be feeling this in your abdominals now, but it's all pelvic floor and back friendly. So if your back is hurting, then readjust your posture. Okay, let's go into a few more pelvic tilts just to reset. So pushing into the back as you tuck the tailbone down and go into that pelvic tilt. So breathing with it. Nice slow inhales and exhales. And then let's just do some nice little circles round one way and then back the other way, just to reset and massage the lower back as well as you spin round. So we're going to put the yoga block behind the knees now, flex the feet and have the hands up in front of you and heel tap. So this is your exhale, pushing into the floor, and inhale. Exhale, inhale. You can, if you're worried about your back, put your hands in the small of your back as I'm doing, just to make sure that you are pushing down into your hands. But if you can, bring your hands up now so that you can just do it without having your hands there. So keep squeezing the block, breathing and lowering the feet. And some circles just to reset and massage that lower back and pelvis. Okay, so moving on, we're going to go into a side plank, making sure that your elbow is directly under your shoulder. And these are some side plank clams. So we're going to come up onto the shoulder, engage the core, and raise one knee in a clam position. So this is your exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and keep going that side, making sure that that elbow is under the shoulder. And then the other side, again, elbow under shoulder. You can either have your hand on your hip by your side or raise your hand above. So here's your exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So this is working your hip flexors, your pelvic floor and your core, but make sure that you are combining it with the breath. So exhale, inhale. Back to the yoga block. So as I said, using a cushion or a book, I'm going to pop it just above your knees and squeeze the block. Sit back a little bit, make sure your back is straight, and reach behind you while squeezing the block or book or cushion as hard as you can. So this is your exhale as you turn, inhale, come back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. But don't forget to squeeze that block and keep the spine as straight as you can and follow the movement with your head. So as you turn round, you are trying to look at the hand all the time and keep breathing. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and done on that one. So onto your tummy now with the block in front of you, feet flexed, and we're just going to lift the block, lift your feet and lower leg and back down. So exhale on the lift and hold, 2, 3, 4 and down. Inhale there, exhale, 2, 3, 4 and inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, lower, inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale. Keep going. Make sure the lower leg is off the floor and you're holding that block and squeezing it with your hands as you lift up. So this is good for the core and the back as well. So coming onto your back rather again, and let's go into those pelvic tilts to reset. So pushing into the hands and really feeling those pelvic tilts really working now, and some circles to massage the lower back and to also be working the core in a very subtle, gentle way with these circles, but still keeping those feet flexed. Brilliant job.